Oh, hey guys, what are you doing in there? Come on out, let me show you what we're doing today. Alright, you guys remember the large shelf we just made the other day? This one? Okay, well today we're actually going to go over to his house. We're going to install it. To assist me in hanging, we're also going to use a stud finder. This is a Dewalt stud finder. The thing about this one that I love that's absolutely great is once it beeps, it's telling me exactly the middle of the stud. So you can't mess it up. The old school ones, you tell the left side, do the right side, left side, right side, and then you'll just mark somewhere in the middle. This one, it'll get you right in the middle, and then you got that one line, and you shoot it and you go. I recommend getting some kind of stud finder because using the old method of banging with a finger or using little nails until you find the stud, that ain't it. Don't be like these guys. All right, let's grab our tools and get over there. All right, before we go over, I want to cover just a couple things. You're going to want to put your shelf on studs, otherwise drywall anchors, they're just not going to hold it up, especially for the size we did. We make sure we want to get something heavy, sturdy, that's really going to anchor to the wall. So now, aside from finding the stud, once we have our marks in the studs, we want to make sure it is level. So you have a couple methods. You could go the nice, fancy, expensive route and use laser level, which is pretty cool and quick, but it could take a minute or two to set up. You can also just put your marks on the wall, use a level, bam, and then now you know it's level. Or in my option, my best opinion that I like to do, tape measure. Measure down from the ceiling, get your marks of where you like the height, do both at the same measurement, and it's level from the ceiling. So as long as they built the house right, it's gonna line up right. Let me show you a couple other things we're gonna be bringing, and then let's get out of here. The only things we're bringing today is a drill for our pilot holes, an impact to put the screws into the stud, our stud finder, pencil to mark it, and the tape measure. All right. As mentioned, we're going to use that important stud finder, find our studs. Once that beep goes off, I just mark that center hole, and I know it's right in the middle. Here I'm just double checking to make sure it still hits on the same mark. Sometimes I like to be for sure, double check, you know, measure twice, cut once kind of deal. Here we are, we're going to go ahead and hit that second one. We only got 2 brackets for this shelf. Now we're going to go ahead and break out that tape measure, do that tape measure method for leveling this. Measure down 24 inches on this side. Excuse me battling with the vent up there and the magnet on my tape measure. Go ahead and mark that 24, bump on over. Mark another 24 on the other stud. Now we're going to get that drill bit, put that pilot hole in. The reason we're doing the pilot holes, we want to make sure we're getting out some material to allow that screw to go in nice and easy, but still snug. The other purpose is not only to make it easy, but to ensure in the event we are close to the edge of the studs or something like that, even any kind of wood project, you want to put pilot holes. That way you're not splitting the wood or having any issues of structural damage. So we're going to go ahead and put that first pilot hole, put that first screw in. Once that first screw is holding it still for me, now it's going to be like a little helper, and I can let go, let it hold it up, and then I can switch out, go grab that other drill, and then we can go ahead and put the pilot holes in underneath. Go ahead and get that second bracket hung up. Grabbing that drill. Oh, here we are. We're going to go ahead and just double check our spacing from the top to bottom. So we want to make sure they're perpendicular up and down. So I just measure the top measurements, measure the bottom measurements, make sure they both read 48 and 48, and I know it's straight up and down. So we can go ahead and put that nice pilot hole in the bottom, and then put the screws in the bottom. Let's go ahead and throw that shelf up there. Oh, there's the boss man. Coming to inspect the work, make sure I'm putting his shelf up nice. Get it on there good, don't bump the walls, take my time. We're going to go ahead and put some pilot holes in the bottom of the board because we have some screws that are going to go through the bottom bracket into these shelves to hold them still and safe and secure. So we're just putting them pilot holes in now. They came with short little 1-inch screws, so they weren't very large like the ones that went into the through the drywall into the studs. So they were quick little shorties. We're gonna go ahead and throw up that laser level I talked about, just kind of show you what it looked like. We'll let you know it is level. So here you go, letting it auto level out, and bam, we're good. Looking money. Would you look at that? Looking pretty neat, pretty cool. Let me just. Well, there you have it, guys. Shelves up, looking pretty good. It's level. Well, I hope you guys learned one or two things. If not, I had fun doing it, and I appreciate you guys sticking around and watching. Like always, like, subscribe, and share the video. If you guys have any other comments, concerns, or if you got any questions or like to see something else, leave a comment down below. We'll see what we can do, and hopefully we get around to doing some fun stuff. All right, guys, until next time, I'll see you.